Hi everybody, it's Friday morning here in Clearwater, Florida, and welcome to Together on the Porch. Welcome to our live time together, talking about things that come to my mind while I'm out walking. I'm Diane Allen, and welcome to my great morning, and I'm glad you're joining me. So make sure you have your favorite beverage. This morning I have a little hazelnut coffee and my perfect little cup that has the moon and the sun on it because I really am connected to the moon. I have selenophilia and that's the way it is. And so get that, enjoy yourself, sit back, and let's talk about creativity, the rain, and cleansing, and whatever else comes through. Now, those of you who are in Florida know that it's been raining this morning a bit here, and so therefore my dog, who thinks rain is a really bad idea and does not like wet paws, has decided that we won't be going out anywhere. She kind of looked at me like I was a little goofy. So we haven't taken our official walk yet, though we went long enough out there to let her sniff and see that it's flooding and she won't go near the water. So she's laying here pouting. So I guess as soon as it stops raining at some point, Maggie's going on her long walk. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the cleansing power of rain and the beauty of it. Now I know that with these storms came tornado warnings and crazy things going on and all of that kind of things happening. But I also know that the rain is so cleansing. Water cleanses us. So if you ever have a time where you have you're feeling like depressed, or you're all anxious, or there's an energy about what's going on with you that you would like to break that energy, water does it quicker than anything, just like that. So there have been times when I've been in restaurants or public places and I can just feel it, us empaths, we feel everything, and it feels all sticky, and I don't want to feel that sticky energy that wasn't mine to start with. So what do? I go into the bathroom and I put water on the back of my neck, water on the insides of my wrists, splash them on my face if I don't have any makeup on, and I let the water break that energy. So water is a very cleansing thing. Right now, the rain that's falling through the air is cleansing our air, and it's also cleansing Mother Earth and allowing any kind of pollution or anything that's in the air that doesn't belong there to be absorbed into Mother Earth, where she can transmute it into something that is beneficial. So it's really fascinating when you think about it. So the rain, as I'm watching it come down, is the perfect reminder of the power of water. I mean, how do you think the Grand Canyon got there, right? Like, the water was so fluid and so persistent that the rock couldn't hold up to it. So the rain wins, it's a water thing. Us empath people love the water. And the rain and the water go with our second chakra, which is our creativity center. It's where we birth new ideas from. It's where our sexual center is as well. And it is that part of us that if it's blocked up, if our creativity is blocked because you're holding it back, because you haven't been attentive to it, because you're trying to ignore it, doesn't matter reason what does it matter? If it's blocked, keep that part of you blocked long enough and you will create physical discomfort. But also what happens that has my attention is that it bleeds, that blockage bleeds up into your abdomen, which is your power center. Your third chakra is your power center, and it's right in the middle of your gut. And the back of that third chakra that comes from our back is like square in the center of our back, and so that's our motivation center. So if you've ever not felt motivated, there is a blockage in your abdomen, your third chakra, in the back. It's like, if it's wide open, it's like somebody's got their hand on their back and they're pushing you, come on, let's go. But if you have no motivation, it's because that's all blocked up. And 90% of the time that people's power centers are blocked up, it's because their creative centers were blocked up first. And usually the creative center gets blocked up because the root chakra is not working, but I want to focus on creativity. So it's so vital that we keep our creative flow alive, that we let the water which is the element for this, to flow and move and be in our being and allow us to really be creative in any way it comes out. Because creativity is what feeds our soul, is what brings vital life force into the rest of us. And when we block it off, and then we block off our own personal power, the next part that really gets hurting here is our heart. Not, well, it could end up in cardiovascular issues, but I'm talking about a closed off heart, or feeling lonely or isolated or afraid. People who have a lot of loneliness, it's because their heart's all closed up. Why? Because their power center's closed up. Why? Because their creative center's closed up. Why? Because they're not grounded. It all goes together. And everything runs through our heart. The top chakras coming down run through our heart. So it's so important for all of us to really get clear on the fact that if you don't let your creativity out and you don't keep the flow going and you put a dam in the river, it will flood. And the flood is not what we're meant to live in. We are meant to live in flow. With every exhale, we're releasing. With every inhale, we are receiving. Exhales, releasing. Inhales, receiving. It's that simple. And so when we block it up because we hold our breath, or we stay rigid, or we lie to ourselves with I can't, or it won't matter, or any of those things, we get ourselves in trouble. So today, it's been on my mind since the moment I woke up. I probably, like a lot of you here in Florida, woke up earlier than I typically do to thunderstorms and rain. And I'm noticing that if I could bring the camera over here, there is a big old piece of bark, it looks like, stuck in the siding of this building over here by my window. So I guess it was windy earlier. I just now noticed it, like, whoa, baby. So when we have all of this going on, it's important to not shut down. It's more important to say, okay, what creative thing can I do today? What cool creative thing can I do today? Like, really, what cool creative thing can I do today? How can I let the flow of water really help me nail my creativity today? And so when I realized I wasn't going on my walk early in the morning, I'm not sure I'll get one in until later anyway, then it will be creative time this morning, which I have already been doing. And I seize this energy because it's so valuable to go, amen, yes, let's go for it. So what creative thing can you do today? And what creative thing can you do today that you can share with others? It's one thing to do a creative thing and keep it to yourself, but that doesn't fully free our energy system. Our energy system in humans is meant to be connected to others. We're pack animals, and our mammal brain, that is a pack animal, is required to be connected to others of the same species, like really connected. So the moment we have eye contact and the moment we are connected to each other, then our brains begin to build mirror cells and harmonize together. So it's so important. Who are you hanging out with? What are you doing? And allowing yourself to be connected. So if you're sitting with me, and like you're with me on the porch right now, here I am looking at you, right? And you have your wall up, or you're not looking, or you're not paying attention, or when we're in person, you're not doing that, then you're cheating yourself, right? And a lot of people do that. They keep the wall up, even in the presence of anybody that they could connect to that would be beneficial for them. And I've been guilty of it years ago, but once I learned this, I'm like, oh no, we're not doing that anymore. No, no, no. Once you know better, you have to do better. That's the rules. So today's rain has really drove that point home to me so strongly, because I have a few creative projects I've been working on and a few other creative projects that I've been kind of avoiding. Like last night I got caught up in doing a jigsaw puzzle. I haven't done a puzzle in a long time. And I love thinking that way and looking at shapes. And in fact, all my aptitude tests when I was younger said I should be a dentist, because I can do that 3D shape thing really well. And so I was just having fun, kind of giving my brain a break, but doing something with it by doing this puzzle. And of course, then I was up later than I should have been, and because I was into it. And then I realized that it kept my creative juices going. So I go to bed and I had all these great ideas. So I wrote them all down, and now today I'm going to work on these things because it's part of who we are, is to really allow ourselves to create what serves us. Yes, create what serves you. Create what serves the highest good of the people around you, right? There are so many examples. I could go on and on and on. I'm really blessed because all of you guys and other people in my life are full of creativity. Full of creativity. And it's our fun time. I want to say responsibility, but it sounds too heavy. Opportunity, really, to just go be creative. So today, that's what we're doing. Create, 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 create. Let the rain cleanse all the gooky stuff, any stuck places. Let it go. Unstick it. You can unstick it with your breath. You can unstick it with creativity. You can unstick it with movement. You can unstick it with a combination of all three of those. You can unstick the stuck energy by receiving from another person and then allowing that to shift. And you can unstick it by making a decision that anything that's stuck is hereby released. It's that simple. Is it always easy? No, but it's simple, right? So today, that's our story, is all about being creative and going with it. Going with the flow of what is going on. I'm having a bit of sadness. You probably see it in my eyes, so I'll just say what it is. I'm really sad because pretty soon I'm supposed to be going and hanging out at Disney with my really good friends, and I'm not going to get to do that. That brings tears to my eyes. Because those relationships are important. And that's why I'm doing this live, is to keep our relationships. So it's really important that you guys invest in the people that you say are important to you. Really. Because that connection is what allows the world to go around, right? And I'm an introvert and I love being alone, and I'm excited I get to be alone a lot right now. And there are some people I really miss hugging. So go hug somebody, go bless somebody, bring your creativity to the world, and let the rain, if it's raining where you are, to cleanse your soul, cleanse your emotions, remind you of your beauty and your inner light and your goodness, and then say yes to the world and go be a beneficial presence. That's what this appreciation of other people week is about anyway. And it's Friday, so it's a fun day to go share your greatness and your light and your goodness, so that even though there's no bright sun because the clouds are here, your brightness brightens my heart, my brightness brightens your heart, and so we create our own brightness. Got it? All right, you better have it, because I think that's about all I have to say. This is really, really good coffee this morning. I'm thinking I might be drinking warm tea all day because I'm actually a little chilly sitting out here, but it'll be fine. I can't believe I'm going to take a picture of this wood in the side of the building and put it in the comments so you guys can see it. I'm a little bit shocked, but I think it's kind of interesting. So, I love you guys very much. From my heart to your heart on this really amazing Friday that I'm so grateful we're all alive and together hanging out on my porch. May you be happy, may you be creative, and may you be well until tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, where hopefully I've been able to go on my walk prior to hanging out with you guys on my porch. But just know that I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.